Hey guys.
You thought you were going to hit me when you raised your hand.
You stop? Hey guys, it's Leah here, back with my dad, and today we're watching more Star Wars. Who would have thought, you guys? We're back with Star Wars Andor. Are you excited, Dad?
Oh yeah. Let's go.
Can you just be like a little more professional, please? We're like filming.
Professional. Nobody watches this channel.
What are you talking about?
What do you get, like 50 people watching this?
Are you
Be
kidding?
professional.
Our last Clone Wars episode, got 100,000 views. It's not a million, but that's pretty good.
100,000?
Yeah.
You got 100,000?
Yeah, our Clone Wars series. A couple got over 100,000 views. It was pretty successful. What are you doing? Can we just get into it now, please? I don't understand why we have to deal with this.
Switch sides.
What are you saying now?
Switch sides.
Switch sides with you? Are you kidding, Dad?
Cut this out. Switch sides. That's my better.
What are you talking
That's
about?
my better
You just said
side.
this was a
That's
joke,
my
man.
better side on that side.
Oh my, you're ridiculous. No, we're not switching sides, all right? Just forget it. So, Dad, let's ask you the most important question. When does this take place? He asked me this earlier, you guys, and I told him. And now we're going to see if he remembers or if he has short-term memory loss because he's aging.
Are you through?
I'm waiting.
It's close to Rogue One. I would say it's obviously before Rogue One because everyone dies in there.
Yeah, you got that right.
So right about there. Which is, Rogue One was right after 3.
It was after 3, you're correct.
So somewhere in there.
And before 4. Also, you guys, if this is your first time watching our channel, welcome to the channel. We have a lot of other Star Wars reaction videos that you could check out, especially Star Wars The Clone Wars, which is one of my favorite animated shows. I love that. We reacted to the last season. Love that. And we also reacted to The Mandalorian and Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I think that's it, right? Did we react to any other Star Wars content? I don't really remember. But we're going to react to this. I'm excited. It's 41 minutes, episode 1. Let's just get into it. Lorna 1. Never heard of it. This reminds me of Mass Effect.
I'm looking for my sister.
Whoever she is, she's not here.
Looks like grungy and lived in, more so than the Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah,
City.
no, it does have.
If that makes sense. It doesn't seem like a Disney park.
I've got 300 credits in my code book.
It's almost exactly what it costs to cover the fine. It's all in charge in our personal processing fees. Tell me what to do! Move!
He's dead? How?
Take it! Pizza! Fellow!
Self-defense? We gotta shoot him. You cover it up.
Fight too hard, man. You don't understand it.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Not surprised, because I knew that's his character. He's a no-nonsense guy.
I'm a little.
You're surprised, huh?
But was it the guy he shot knew?
Yeah.
He was gonna do that.
That was good. Very non-Disney feel. I'm happy about it.
Look at those things.
Ew.
That's horrifying.
What, those little things?
They're like the wild hogs with
That's what I was going
teeth.
to say, hogs, yeah.
Boars.
A boar,
or
a mini boar.
a wild boar with
With
a jaws like a shark.
Cassian, I brought what you told me.
Oh, he has a little stutter. This is a very primitive tribe for Star Wars. What is that?
is that supposed to be?
Marva told him.
Told him what?
Causing grenade lag.
Tell me what she said.
Can you make a lie for me?
I can't lie. I have adequate
my
power
goodness.
reserves.
Don't tell anybody you saw me. Don't tell anybody you know where I am.
That's 2 lies.
It's a vote.
Take your time.
Worked. I get so emotionally attached to these droids. The mine workers.
It's gonna be Oscar.
Oh, he's creating an alibi for himself.
Are those guys getting out of work
Good question. I don't know.
or going to work?
I think they're going to work because they're picking up the gloves, right?
Oh, this happened when?
Last night, sir. I knew you were leaving this morning and wanted to make sure
Monitor.
all the available information before your
From the
Yeah, they're
70s.
keeping it like old school.
2 minute dead, sir.
Uh,
Employees.
The technology's all
That's not
over.
what I'm saying.
It doesn't make
I'm not
sense.
worthy. Sir,
2 dedicated Creamore employees caught in the sad orbit of a rare calamity.
don't understand.
I want you to conjure a suitable accident. And let's make sure it's on the far side of the plaza. Let's get it outside the leisure zone.
But they were murdered.
No. They clearly harassed a human with dark features and chose the wrong person to annoy.
Yeah, get that
I
right.
suspect they died rushing to aid someone in distress. Nothing too heroic. We don't need a parade. They died being helpful to an Imperial Regional Command review, where I'll be asked to make a report about our crime rates. And the goal of that speech, should you ever be asked to deliver it, is brevity. Minimizing the time.
I have something to sell.
Don't we all?
I don't know what's more disturbing, the fact that our corporate borders are unprotected or your complacence about it. Find it.
Seriously.
I'm not one of these losers going to let you float until they forget how much you owe them.
Bet? You let him talk you into this?
The subject is money. Just ask you a question.
You need work this bad.
Leave him out of it.
We should all I need to do is stand here.
Why you gotta follow around?
Look alive. He's on his way up.
He's even
Blue
allowed to
ramen.
report the talk.
That's his problem.
Don't come back.
Come on, Pegler. No.
Pigla.
Don't come back.
He's not on good terms with a lot of the people here, so that's a little concerning. So this, I'm guessing, is where he gets separated from the sister.
All right, you want to hear my comments?
Let's
I'll
hear
get
it.
mine out of the way.
Oh, here we go. All right, let's hear it.
The look of it's good. The acting's good. It's, you know, I almost feel like it's not, doesn't have that Disney feel that the other shows have. But with that said,
What?
the actual story that they dove into here was such a small window. You know what I'm
What?
saying?
What? No,
they
I don't.
focused on such a small little
Time period?
time, and what happened in this show right here, it was like we were studying somebody having lunch or something. Like, it was just nothing happened, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Going around town, talking to different people.
It was like an episode of Saul, like a slow
Yeah, it does remind me of Better Call
of where
Saul.
nothing's happening,
okay.
and we're just looking.
Let me give can I give my opinion?
Man, I mean, you don't even have to watch this episode. Pick it up the next one, and I think you'll be fine.
Well, we found out what his motive is. Apparently, he's looking for his sister.
Wow, we needed an hour for that.
Yeah, I know. Well, it was 40 minutes. But
What
anyway.
else? What else? What
he
did I
wants
miss
to
here?
get
Did
off-
I doze off or something?
I don't know. It's a little confusing, I have to say. Usually I'm able to pick up on this pretty easily, but it's a little confusing because he's going around all over the place. It looks like he has something in his possession that's very expensive. He wants to sell it off. He's going to make a deal with that girl. She has a seller for that, so he can leave the planet.
I don't know if I was tired or what, but I couldn't I couldn't focus. I couldn't pick up what was going on.
Is
with
he
them,
running?
so-
My question is he running away because he thinks he's going to get in trouble for killing those 2 guards?
Yes, that was a concern.
But that's not really the case because the leader of that boss of that
Yeah, but
whatever-
the guy under him is still not happy. And still trying
and
to-
he's like researching. He found
Right.
some kind of evidence against him. They remind me of just like small-time cops. Like, I just don't understand. I would like to know more about that corporation on that planet. That's that. That being said, yeah, the storyline is kind of lacking for me.
I mean, it could totally pick up the next
Exactly. It's
But
only
I'm just
been
saying,
one
this
episode.
episode, they did not. You know, sometimes they like to make a splash with the first episode. They made no attempt to.
Yeah. Well, I think that's also a reason why they released 3 episodes at once.
I'm wondering if this first episode is gonna scare people away from the whole series. Like, is it gonna like?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
But I do have to say, like I said during the reaction, the set pieces, the
Oh, it looks
set
great,
is
looks
really,
good.
really good, much more improved than Obi-Wan. And the acting is good. I really like the main character. And I like how they kept his personality as very cold-blooded. My favorite scene was the first scene where he shot when he shot that guy. That was the best scene. And then after that, I kind of was like, I don't know. What else? And I mean, I think it's going to get a lot better. I do have to say that. I think they're just building it up. It's kind of like a slow burn. I liked how it was very old school styled to remind
Well,
me
here's
of
the
the
problem.
originals.
Here's the challenge they have. You know, the technology level and the way that looks. Right? It has to match up a little bit there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, what, episode 3? Or 4? you're
Four.
talking about?
I'm sorry, 4. When they did 3, same thing. They had to, but they had more sophisticated.
It did seem more advanced in the prequels.
Right, but they, you know, the challenge is they have to control that and try not
Right,
to
it wasn't over
get
the
ahead of
top where it
themselves.
was like, oh, it's a totally different universe. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
it's
it
like
felt
it's the same thing with Star Trek when they do prequels to Star Trek, they can't make the technology look like it's better than when they made it.
Right.
But at the same time,
You think
they're
this
smarter about
they made it look like too old?
yes. But no, it matches. Don't get me wrong, it matches 4.
Yes.
But it's, you know, when you go back and look at those older films, it gets more and more ridiculous based on what we know about technology. And so you have these robots, which are basically AI, right? They're sophisticated,
Yes.
but yet the hardware on it.
Like that robot that we
Yeah,
saw?
like the spare robot. Yeah, I understand they're industrial. You could have a
It's
mix
like
of the
an
two.
industrial look.
Right, you could have very sophisticated,
Yeah.
you know, AI technology in a very crude,
Machine body, whatever.
yeah, it could be what's the word I'm looking for? Industrial or whatever, you know, purposes or whatever.
Okay.
But with that said, it's still, you know, some of the hardware should be a little bit more sophisticated. If your technology is at a point where you have AI, I mean, the stuff we're doing today, for example, is going to look sleeker than some of this stuff.
Right.
Those monitors they had,
That's
right? They got all but yet they got jets flying around all over the place.
Right. Well, maybe that's just the
So-
universe, and also maybe that planet is more primitive than some of the, like Coruscant.
Yeah, I guess.
You know what I'm saying? Like in Coruscant, it's very advanced,
It's
and
going
then
to be a
this planet.
mismatch, but I think the problem is when you're trying to match up movies that you did 30 years ago, 40 years, whatever.
It's hard to keep the continuity.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's it. Anything else?
that's all.
That's it. All right. Well, we will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.